Every year, emerging and developing countries invest billions in infrastructure projects, but at the same time bear the risk to lose investments due to extreme climate events. Take Costa Rica as an example. For the mountainous country with 2 coastlines, bridges are critical. However, those bridges were planned based on past climate conditions. Future climate developments, such as increasing temperatures, rising sea levels, and more frequent and intense extreme weather events are rarely considered and increase the risk of damage and failure of the investments. This may lead to dire social and economic consequences. Those problems affect many bridges in the whole country. So it's not only a site-specific problem, but a future national challenge. But how can decision makers ensure higher resilience, both for existing and also new investments? That's where Enhancing Climate Services for Infrastructure Investments, or CSI for short, comes into play. This project acts within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which unites all participating nations to combat climate change. CSI advises partner countries to strengthen the use of climate services, to make climate-smart decisions, and to fill the gap in the implementation of national adaptation plans. CSI brings together decision makers such as politicians, different government agencies, as well as public and private entities, for example investment planners, national hydromet services, and civil engineers. The cooperation between them ensures that climate data, projections, and risk assessments are taken into account in decision making and guarantees a highly resilient infrastructure with lower long-term costs. This is tailor-made climate services and advises governments to implement the National Adaptation Plan. Best practices are used at the policy level, for example to assess climate risks, to adjust national building codes, and to create climate-proofed sector plans. Like in Costa Rica, where this customization of climate information and climate risk assessment leads to adaptation decisions. While this bridge here will be rebuilt based on a resilient design and with climate-proofed operation procedures, that other bridge will now be strengthened through an appropriate retrofitting, adjusted maintenance, and additional eco-based water retention areas. Such solutions are not only found for bridges in Costa Rica, but also for transmission lines in Brazil, for irrigation and flood management in the Nile Basin, or for this planned investment of a sluice gate in Vietnam's Mekong Delta. Enhancing Climate Services helps countries to avoid misinvestment and to more effectively plan resilient infrastructure projects, fully adapted to climate change. This is how the CSI project turns policy into practice and uses results to support the planning and implementation of adaptation strategies. For more information, please visit our website